because of Kingdom, and honestly, we're big fans.
One Us.
One Us, One Onf. ONF.
I was like, what? The only song I can think of when I think of ONF is We Must Love.
Na, 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 na. They do that swimming one. I'm gonna swim.
Stupid. It's like, not stupid, but stupid swimming.
Yeah.
It's alright.
Right.
Okay.
Who was the other one? Oh. Speaking of boy people.
Wavy.
Oh, we can talk about Wavy.
Wow, SM and Friends. We missed that opportunity.
Wavy is sexy. They're coming back with Love Talk. Listen to the English version. It's dirty.
Bro, I fucked up because I had the Chinese version this whole time.
Yeah, and then I told her, I was like,
and then she was singing the lyrics. I said, that's not the lyric. You're wrong. That's fake because that's inappropriate.
And then we played the English version. She was like,
what? It was like, I don't gotta know your name.
He's one off and
loving the way. You
wanted to touch me, tease me, fill me up.
Right.
Don't listen to that with your parents. Also, Turn Back Time, Bop.
Oh, true. Stop. Rewind. Turn Back Time.
$1,000 Shoes. What song is that one? The newest
I don't know, but it's so good too.
I'm alive. They have decent.
That's a B-side.
They have decent B-side, but they did come out with a music video with "I'm Alive," the English version.
Yeah, $1,000 shoes.
That one's also kind of dirty.
Yeah. Just hook it up in the club.
That just reminded me. You saying $1,000 shoes. This is a promo for Isaiah Hightower. I don't think you listened to us, but if you did, we love your content. You're so funny.
Please. I support your Patreon.
Yeah, please love us. Okay. Anyways.
I aspire to be as funny as you one day.
Me too. I was going to say, speaking of boys, we did speak about how X1 disbanded, but they came up with solos. One specifically that I would like to mention is Woods.
Yes, so
he's a little
good.
more underrated than the other boys, I feel like.
It's true. He's not in a group anymore.
He is honestly a lyrical genius, a producer genius,
people
all-rounder.
People call him an all-rounder, but that's not enough. He's
like
a unicorn, bro.
He's a sphere. He just isn't a round. He's not a two-dimensional circle. He's a full sphere.
True, because he literally does it all. He dances, he sings, he raps.
He lives with his mom. I mean,
he produces. He does live with his mom, which is very cute. I'm very here for it. He saves probably a lot of money that way.
His album, what is his album called?
Equal for whatever.
Is the album of the year.
Honestly, it's so good. It is every song.
What is the Lift Up? Lift Up by Woods is my anthem of the year.
Oh my god.
I mean, Kick It is still my song of the year, but like my anthem of the year is Lift Up by Woods. I would text Kirsten every time she was listening to it, like, what song is that?
What is that song? And be like, Lift Up by Woods. All of the songs are good, Buck. Like,
yeah, Accident, Love Me Harder.
Which is the title track. Bro, and he looks so good.
Yeah. Kim Woo-suk also came out with Greed. We're not the most... What is that word that you use when it's like... It's just like stuck in your head all the time. You said that Sacrifice was more of this than Kim Woo-suk's song.
I don't remember.
Oh my god.
It's just like easier, like catchy.
Oh, okay. Not as catchy, but
right. Very good.
Very sexy. Please watch the videos. I mean,
yeah, his B-sides are like a lot more slow, and I think aren't like a everyday song that I listen to.
Yes,
but
I agree.
They're good.
But,
they're just not my fave.
The album was decent. He's sexy. Love him. Please support our X1 boys. I guess X1. I don't want a refund. I just want a new X1.
And Han Sung-woo.
Yeah, Sacrifice was a bop.
Oh my god, what a beautiful man!
Yeah,
what a beautiful. I mean,
I've never been so attracted to a tattoo in my entire life.
His tattoos are so sexy. Almost as sexy as Wonho's abs.
I have no reaction. I don't even know what to say.
Bro, he's so beautiful, and then his little hair, and then his little dance, and his song, everything.
Yeah, and then also, what's his name came back to Kim Johan.
Yeah,
with that cute little song.
No More. I can't take it no more. Yeah, I was doing the knock. And then,
Gravity.
Unsing. With Beautiful Scar, which is good.
Which was kind of shady to X1.
Yeah, it did seem like it was like, oh my god, this left such like a scar on me, but it's like beautiful now.
Beautiful scar, yeah.
I moved past it.
And then Gravity debuted, which had a couple members from X1.
Yeah, and I like their songs. Jacqueline won't listen to them, but...
I refuse.
Unless I make her force. Force her to. But they're cute. I like them.
Their songs are catchy, too.
And, what's his face? Minnie?
All the rules.
Yeah.
Criminal.
The
The people that are in there, and I agree with Kristen on this one, they fit in more with Gravity than they do with X1.
Yes. Agreed.
But also, I don't know.
Minnie is a different person in Gravity. Yeah, like, he was kind of, not to be rude, the ugly one in X1.
Yeah, but now he's kind of like the star of the show.
But he, like, looks really good with all the other members. Yeah. Like, they're more his speed.
More of his age. X1 was just
well, that's the thing is, X1 has, like, I mean, you can't stand next to Woo-sung, Woods, and Hong Sung-woo and expect your little 18-year-old body to, like, be...
Enough.
Not
even. I feel like he's not... Is he even 18?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he probably is older, honestly, but you just can't stand next to them. And then you have Dong Pyo on the other side of you looking like a little baby, so you look like a little awkward teenager. Like, there's just not any good in between for you there, so he, like, fits. Also, where's Dong Pyo? Where's he at? Where he at? Where his song?
And then also H&D came out, but their song was not...
Beautiful Soul, or whatever.
It was decent.
It's okay.
Not as catchy. I listened to
I love Hongil, though, still.
Yeah, me too.
There's a guy in The Boys that looks like him.
100%. Let me tell you, Kristen and I have been through, like, trying to stan groups again.
Oh my god, it's so hard. There's so many groups.
Groups these days, I feel like, have at least, like, 10 members.
I need a charger. Keep talking.
And having 10 members is, like, so many to learn. And especially, like, I feel like when we were learning The Boys, a lot of their faces looked very similar. And it was, like, hard to
and not that they look the same.
No.
And it's, like, they have different things about them, but they just...
Like, when you see all of them in, like, in music videos, they move so fast. And then, like, you learn it. I feel like the first thing that I always recognize is hair color.
Yeah, but you can't trust. You can't rely on that. Because then they change their hair color in the next comeback.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then your noses, I feel like, is the other thing that I try to remember. And, like, eyes.
Yeah. Usually, I think eyes really get me.
But Sunwoo was probably one of the first ones because them juicy lips.
Oh, yeah.
His little heart lips.
I'm telling you right now, Chris and I are hard fans of The Boys. We're, like, all in. I'm buying 3 of their albums probably tomorrow. And, like, I'm such a big fan.
Get into the fan sign, baby.
I hope so. Kevin, Jacob.
Our little Canadian boys.
Our little Canadian boys.
Moonbin. We're not Canadian, so not really our Canadian boys. But.
They are Canadian boys.
Yeah, there's another group that I think I said, like, recently that, like, some groups are just so hard to learn because when you first see them,
it was Golden Child, wasn't it? And you were like, oh, their faces really...
Are different.
And
it's, like, so overwhelming because not that everybody looks the same, it's just that they have, like, this typical, like, Korean beauty standard, and they're very much, like, a beautiful Korean.
That was the boys. The boys, they were all just beautiful. And I think one of the first members, other than, like, Kevin, because I...
And not that Golden Child's not beautiful, it's just they have different faces. They don't look...
They are very drastically different between one from the other.
Yes.
So you can tell the difference between them. Whereas the boys, again, now that we know them, they're very different. Yeah. But, like, looking on to them at first, they're just all just really beautiful.
But even 17 for me, like, I feel like I watched them the first time and I was like, oh my god, there's so many, I'm so overwhelmed.
Yeah. And 17's hard to learn, too.
Yeah. And it's not because they all look the same. They definitely don't look the same.
I feel like NCT also is a group that is like half and half.
Well, I feel like everybody looks different.
Oh, I was going to say that. I didn't know how you felt about it, so I was going to say that.
No, everybody looks different.
They look pretty drastically different.
Yeah, like Johnny looks so different from Taeyoung, looks so different from Mark.
Taeyoung looks like a completely different person.
Taeyoung's a different person. Yeah. And then, like, ATs, too, like, the thing is, like, if you have a really drastic feature about you...
Yes.
Which, like, ATs, their noses are, like, their fucking most defining feature about them.
That's true.
Like, it's so easy to identify who's who and learn whose name is who. And then people who have really complicated names make it really hard for me to learn their names, so then I just call them something else.
It seems, too, like, the standard... And maybe this is just me, but, like, K-pop groups are now using their real names instead of stage names. Mm-hmm. Like, they're using their Korean names.
Yeah.
And not that I'm a fan of it, but it's also a lot harder for me to learn their name when it's not something easy like Q or Nu or Y. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And granted, I should probably at some point learn Korean names too, but, like, that's just so much extra.
I don't mind the Korean names. It's just hard. I can remember, like, half of it. Like, I can remember half of it. And
like the one from the boys, Ju Haekyun. Okay.
Oh, yeah, and that's spelled really funky, so I can't read it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it just bugs me.
I think one of the first members, though, after Kevin, that I learned was Q, because his neck was so long.
Yo, he looked like N.
He got a long neck, which is fine. I'm here for it.
Yes.
And then also Sunwoo.
With the lips.
His lips are so huge.
Chook, chook, chook.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop talking about the boys.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry. We're going on little rants about the boys.
Let's switch over to some girl groups.
We don't have a lot.
Well, not shy, not shy. It's it. So, wanna be me.
Itzy came out with another song of the year, Wannabe.
Yeah, let me tell you, it's not shy.
It's not shy.
It's okay. Don't love it. It doesn't sound like an Itzy song, in my opinion. I don't know if
I've listened to the entire song. The only thing I know from that song is
not shy, Itzy,
which is iconic. But
yeah, that's the only thing I know.
Wannabe,
the shoulders was big on TikTok. The song was a bop.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I wanna be me.
Yep.
Yeah, great song.
I'm actually a pretty big fan of them. I don't think I hard stand them.
I don't think I hard stand them.
I soft stand them. But I really like them.
I feel like also, maybe this is just me. I feel like we don't get to see the girl groups being crackheads like the boy groups as much. And that's, when I start hard standing a group, that's what I look for. Are you a crackhead? Are you a big enough crackhead for me to hard stand you?
Yes, that's true.
And I feel like I don't see that with girl groups.
Because the girls are like trying to be proper.
And I also feel like it doesn't seem like the girls like each other as much as the boys like each other.
Yeah.
Like Red Velvet, and maybe they're like the bestest friends off of...
Like, no, I'm pretty sure it's confirmed that they're not.
Their presence, but like they seem like they don't like each other outside of like having to perform.
I think it's just because boys are at least better at pretending there's a bromance, whereas girls
it's hard
are a little more catty, and so it's a little more difficult to be like, yeah, I like you.
Yeah.
I don't know, and they could very much well like each other. But
it's just like their presence with together doesn't seem like they
like. I think a girl group that's kind of crackheads are like CLC.
Yeah.
But they're not very much crackheads.
No.
But there's certain members that are crackheads.
Yes, I agree with that.
So it's like, I don't know.
I feel like Mamamoo also crackheads.
Yeah, but Mamamoo obviously likes each other.
Yeah, you can tell. That's the thing. I just feel like you can't...
In other videos of them. Like, not in the music, because you can't really tell that in the music.
I think it's hard to tell in music if people don't like each other, but like outside of music, it's...
Like watching their interactions.
Yeah. And maybe we're just not watching enough.
And it could be fake because, AOA had that whole situation, my dude.
With Jimin and bullying and all that stuff. And none of that stuff comes out, though, either until, like, after accusations are made. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, like, 50 videos of, like, here's all this video proof. Same with Woojin. Like, there was so many videos out now that's, like...
It's like, Stray Kids actually hated him.
Yeah, and, like, look at him, like, torturing these members. And it's like, damn, this
Or
is
even,
wild.
like, Hyuna and E'Dawn. When they were, like, getting together, people were like, we should have known. Look at these videos of them interacting together.
Yeah. Love her.
It's like, everybody's like, oh, look at this. Mm-hmm. Evidence, air quote.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like it's kind of... It's like that one we watched with Momo and Heechul.
Yeah, true. With the necklace.
Yeah.
That was the main evidence.
And then we watched one video and she wasn't wearing the necklace and I was like, oh my god.
They broke up.
Me every time.
We don't know, though. Cannot confirm.
Cannot confirm nor deny. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's kind of harder to like hard stand for me to
tell if they are friends.
Yeah. I do like solo girls. I feel like I hard stand a lot of solo girls. Like Hyolyn, I'm a big fan of her.
Yep. Jessie.
Hwasa, full hard stand on that.
Mamamoo, though, is like a hard stand
like
girl group.
Yeah. I would say for both of us, it's like our all-girl group.
Yes.
Almost.
They're always got bops. I mean, even this one that was a bra ad. Okay.
Yeah, even their ad songs are bops.
It's so
That's
good.
wild.
Like, this other one has kind of got Itzy message vibes.
Yeah. Like, be yourself.
Yeah, be yourself in your little sports bra that you bought from this company. And you'll look like...
Hwasa, no.
You'll look like Solar, never.
Oh,
even Moonwheel.
I guess since we're talking about Mamamoo, we should talk about the Hwasa comeback.
Hwasa, oh my god.
She released a... Great album, great song.
Wow, they came out with the Woods, and it was like, I made a whole playlist that was just Woods and Hwasa.
Yeah.
But it's so good. It's such a mood.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Her whole album is good.
Oh,
it's another
beautiful. One. Guys, if there's one album that you need to buy today, tomorrow, next month,
It's the Maria album.
It's the Maria album.
It's a coffee book.
It's a coffee book. It's like...
Coffee table book, I guess is technically what it's called.
It's a work of art, y'all.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. She looks beautiful. People will be like, who is this? Who is she?
Is she a Vogue model?
Yes, because that's what she looks like.
Also, it is the thickest.
She's serving straight.
8 Qs. The thickest photo book I've ever seen.